vlogging. We're at Skyline. It's the Hanson Hustler, they're calling it. It's their big bonfire finale, last race of the year out here. So we got 2 to go. We got 1 here tonight. Then we race over in Emmett tomorrow night, which we've never been to. So looking forward to getting up there to Black Canyon. And yeah, we'll do a little track walk like we did last time. We got some of our moto friends that the boys saw, because Moto Track's just right next door. So they come over and they're hanging out. And yeah, so we'll do a little track walk here. So first interview of the day, bottle flip king, Mason Green.
Hey, what about me?
Second bottle flip king. Look at him go. I swear that's an Olympic sport with kids 10 and under.
Can you hold me, please?
Yeah, hey, talk to the camera.
Hello.
How you feeling today?
Good.
Good, got fresh haircuts?
Yeah.
Feel good, feel fast?
Mm-hmm.
How's the track look to you?
Looks good. Nice and smooth.
Good, yep. Looks like they got a good bit of water in it, so I think we should be good. What do you think, Mace? First impression?
I feel like it's gonna be a really good night. The track looks really nice. Not too grippy, but not too loose. And I don't know. I'm just excited for today and tomorrow.
Well, got a left here on that, right? So yeah, no, I am too excited for the week. Been a stress-filled week in a different way. Might elaborate more on that at another time, but got some work changes coming up. Oh yeah.
We missed school today for this race.
Yeah, we're still those parents. We still pull the kids out of school for race days, with the intention that they would sleep in, and they were both up today like right at 7 a.m. So kind of backfired on us, but they had a pretty lazy day. So it was all good. But yeah, no, a lot calmer week in ways, but stressful in others. Tried some things setup wise for tonight, so curious and excited to see how that goes. First time we qualify, so they're trying something new format wise, which I like that these guys keep making changes and keep trying things. I think every race we've been to, they've tried something new, which is encouraging. I mean, you like to be consistent, right? But you don't grow and get better if you don't change anything. So the fact that they're changing things up, I really enjoy. So they're going to get to qualify tonight. Be the boys' first time they've ever qualified anything for lap time. We never did that in moto at all. It's all based on pill draw. So pretty much true sprint car format. So pill draw for qualifying order. We'll go out and qualify. That'll line up our heat races. Heat race pays, I think they do like a point system, so you get qualifying points and then heat race finish points. That'll line up the show. Levi's class, they are going to limit to 10 cars, just because it gets chaotic with more than 10 beginners out there. So hopefully we make the show. I don't see why we wouldn't, but Dad's got to do his job, keep the car together. Levi's got to do his job and get the thing in the show. So we'll see how that goes. And what else did I have? I had something else I was going to talk about. That's great. Oh, first night with receivers. So knocked the dust off of my old receiver, put a fresh battery in that thing, it still works. And then got one new one, the in-car radios, so they can talk to you for lineups and stuff. So that'll be a little bit of an adjustment. I mean, those of you guys that race know it's, you know, running with earplugs versus running without. It's going to be a different feel. I learned to like it a lot more once I got going in it, and then the receiver thing helps the show tremendously. So they're going to mandate it next year. I know it's mandated for all the California shows, so we'll go ahead and get that learning curve out of the way. But yeah, man, track, I mean, granted we're in the shade right now, but track looks darn good. So they don't till this place at all. They leave it typically fairly hard, and then just trying to keep getting loads of water in. It's really, really sandy base. Yeah, hopefully it should be good. So I mean, with karts, you really don't want it tilled real deep. I mean, I'd like to see a little bit of tilt to it. I think it'd be kind of cool to maybe get into where they actually throw mud up in the second groove and could possibly build some sort of a cushion or not. But hey, we'll take it. Then Black Canyon tomorrow, we'll do the same old up there, track walk that thing and see what it's like. So it looks, watch a lot of video and been studying, and then watched a lot of GoPro footage from our last few races of this place and made some tweaks on car setup things. And yeah, just all in all excited for it. Glad to be back at the races, and glad to kind of turn off the rest of the world and just enjoy these couple hours of solace at the racetrack. So come along for the ride. See you guys. in their classes. Mason's in box stock and Levi's in beginner box. I think we got 9 and 9, something like that. I don't know, not a huge car count, but pretty standard Skyline show. So yeah, went out, qualified third, first time either one of the boys qualified. Not enough cars, really big track change across the board, but so yeah, qualified third. Cars are pretty good. Tuned on them a little bit for heat races. They both started outside front row, and both ran second. I think fast enough to win. Levi's got to get a lot more aggressive on his starts. He's a little laggy on his starts. You probably see that in the video. But we'll work on that. Get that piece of it dialed in. Car's really good. A lot of the changes I made this week on his car are working out the way we intended. So really happy about that. So that's good. Like I said, got a couple pieces he needs to put together, and I think he's got a good shot to win this thing. I think traffic's going to come into factor. And if I can just get him to do a few things a little bit different, I think we can close that gap on his car. Mason's rolling, man. Mason's good. Started outside front, fell in line, made some runs, sat, couldn't do anything with the leader. I think we're hair free getting in, and then we're getting tight through the center because of that, and kind of robbing a little bit of speed. But he's good, man. He ran him down, tried some things, lost some ground, ran him back down, tried some things again. Again, I think coming into traffic, I think we're going to be good. Car control's great. He's moving, he's thinking, he's doing all things right, you know. So I think we got I think both of us got a good shot, good shot to have a really good night. So a couple adjustments here. Gonna fuel everything up, and then be ready to rock and roll for main events.
morning, YouTube. Saturday morning here at Green Rose Racing House. So just got unloaded, getting ready to clean the trailer, go through all this typical kind of push race night maintenance. So not my normal unload because we're just getting ready to load right back up and head to Emmett tonight. But did get on here last night. Just want to give you guys a quick recap on how the night went. So Levi rolled off fourth. They watered right before our race, so and it was greasy. God damn it! So he started fourth up on the outside where it was the greasiest, and didn't get a good start. That's one big weakness of both boys right now. Is just they really got to get their aggression up on the starts. These races end up being so one laner on the bottom that all your movements on the start. That first 2 laps, lap and a half is everything. And they're just not fully engaged yet on the starts and restarts. It ended up biting both of them last night. So slotted into 5th, and honestly, just wasn't the same kid that heat raced. It was late in the night. I mean, hell, I think it was after 10 before they even rolled off for his main event. So long day. He was up at 6 or 6:30 or 7 in the morning. So not a good deal. Not ideal. So we're a lot earlier show today. So hopefully that factors into being a positive for him. They're both upstairs sleeping right now still. So let them sleep as long as we can. Hell, they can sleep right up until we leave for all I care. That way they're the best they can be when we get to Emmett. Yeah, so fell in line in 5th, and then just ran a good 5th. Car looked good. Like he kept pace, he kept touch with everybody, but just was no factor. You know, he wasn't with it enough to put a move on everybody. He just kind of rolled around there in 5th. So that was a bummer. Thought we had a better shot at that deal than what it turned out. So, and then Mason started 3rd. Got a good start. Was in 3rd. Banged wheels for the guy that he started alongside on the start, and got into 3rd. So that was good. Settled in, ran there for 2-3 laps, made a really good move on the kid getting into 2nd. Had the car to beat. Like, kid run the leader down. Every time he tried something, just couldn't make anything work. He kept trying to get in high into 1, and there's just wasn't a second lane. The only thing cleaned off was the bottom, and so you kind of had to be dedicated to the bottom. But the leader kept bobbling off 4, and Mason would get this massive run. So he'd shoot the thing, and he'd let the car float. He'd get clear alongside, getting into 1, and there was just nothing there to hold him. So you don't want to fault the kid for trying. I mean, he had runs, he had the car to beat. He was driving well. He's trying to do things that the car on the track just weren't going to give him. And that's fine. It's his 3rd race, so it's a big learning curve. I mean, I let myself be mad for a couple seconds because God damn it, we let one get away. But you're gonna have nights like that. I've had plenty of nights, and I'm sure a lot of guys have, where you got the best car out there and you run 10th, and it's just because it's one lane racetrack, or you can't move around and you can't do what you need to do. And there's other nights where you may not be that good, but you start up front and shit, you run, you'll end up winning the thing. So it happens. That's the racing deal. Big learning experience for him last night. So he was mad at himself because he knew he had a car that was capable of winning. But all in all, I mean, really great night. He too has some work to do on the restart, so we got to go to work on that. We'll try to watch some video and kind of show them how close they need to be, how aggressive they need to be. Because this stuff's it's very start dependent. Start dependent in a different way than what moto was. But just you got to get yourself, when everyone's bunched up and close, and that's when there's opportunity. So and then just little things. It's like he could have nicely moved the leader out of the way and just got him up the racetrack and got under him. His car was that good, he could have done that. He just doesn't quite have that skill set yet to do that, cleanly. So, but hey, it's all good. That'll come in time. Both cars are one piece. Everything's good. Like I kind of recapped last night, all the changes I made to Levi's car really helped it. It's getting in and through the center better than it ever has, and that's making it really nice coming off too. The Mason car is just an absolute rocket right now. I was a little questionable after I got the car home and started going through it and how it was going to work and this and that, and so through tweaking on it these last few weeks, it's gotten really nice. The motor runs really great on the thing. The car responds well to change. And he's driving fantastic. For a kid that's got no more experience than he does. I think the little girl that won the thing, I think she's 11, 12, something like that, like right at the end of her box stock career. And then the kid that runs second he's every bit of 10 or 11. they were going up for interviews last night, and shit, dude, they're both a head taller than Mason is. So that's different too. You know, so he's an 8-year-old kid with 3 nights of experience racing against these kids that are probably, you know, hell, it could be their 3rd, 4th year in box stock. So to do what we're doing, just 3 nights in is still pretty special. It's still fun, but we are getting to the point, like, we know we're fast enough to win, so we want to win, but trying to not let that overtake all the other good things that are going on. So the boys, like I said, the boys are doing a lot of really great things, and it's just part of the process. And as they build confidence, and the momentum comes along with it, and then I think we could, once we get one, I think we're going to start getting, we'll click off quite a few of these things. So the downside of that is the end of the year. So tonight's our last night. There is an indoor series here locally, but the indoor races are going to be a totally different ball game than what these are. So we'll watch a lot of Red Bluff video. We'll watch a lot of Roseburg video. We're going to try to go to Roseburg and watch. We're going to be out that way for Thanksgiving. So we're going to try to go watch. I don't think we're ready to take the boys over there to race the thing yet. So we'll run the local indoor deal here, and then we're planning some California stuff for next year to go down there and run with those kids and see how we stack up. But yeah, the indoor is going to be a whole different battle. And then it's really going to make that the start and restart issue that we're kind of going through even that much more important. So, but we'll get it. We're all learning. I do feel like the cars are doing pretty good, and like I said, I know they're new, so I'm just trying to keep a really good baseline under them, and make sure the car's not doing anything weird that they're going to then develop a bad habit because of. So, but all in all, going really good. So, I'm gonna get back to my maintenance program, and we'll get these things cleaned up, freshened up, turned around, and we're heading to Black Canyon tonight. Earlier start, gates at 1, on track at 3. It's a double feature. They were supposed to actually run last night, and they canceled. That way they didn't run against Skyline, which is cool. And then, yeah, so double feature tonight. I don't know anything more about the format than that. We'll find out at the driver's meeting. But, hey, it's more laps. It's a new track, so everybody's kind of excited. It's always fun going somewhere new. And then, yeah, we'll bring you guys along for the ride. Thanks.